Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. For more information on increasing your cash flow, becoming your own money manager, and to schedule your complimentary personal finance strategy, contact the Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789. KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Do you desire to belong to a community of unity? Visit KOGpassion.com to learn more about the Unleash Your Dopeness movement.
Welcome to Intermission. I'm your host, Jarvis Ziggy Newsom. You can find me on the Instagram, IG at Ziggy the Lionhearted, and on Twitter at just Ziggy Lionheart. And the dastardly evil Harold Jerome is my co-host.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Glad to be back. You can find me on all social media platforms at Howard_Jerome. That might actually not be true, but Instagram for sure. I don't know what my handles are anymore.
I'm gonna get rid of Snapchat though. That fucking update is just horrible.
Yeah, it's not the best.
It's horrible. I'm like, so y'all decided to
like Marlon Wayne's stand up.
Okay, let me go let me reshare this. Have I shared this? I don't think I've shared it yet.
No, but
yeah,
dude, how was the weekend?
It was pretty good. Chilled. So I saw Game Night. I'll talk about that later in the show.
I did a lot of dig. I'm very pumped right now for the Infinity Wars. Kind of nerded out today.
Ah, dope.
And went through all the Infinity Stones and all that.
It just sort of sucks that all the people aren't there. Like Silver Surfer, because he's a big part of it.
Man, yeah, dude, all right. So the whole thing even started me looking is that Dominic got a new Marvel poster.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of went through all the characters because they got it's like all the characters minus like people like X-Men and shit like that, and it's a really cool poster. But then I was like, fuck though, I wonder. Like, I was trying to look at some backstories because they had like the Celestials and everything on there.
Yeah.
And then I realized like,
it's that's the fan theory about Stan Lee's cameos.
Oh, that I thought he was a watcher.
Oh yeah, he's a watcher because he can never interfere.
Yeah, and he only observes. Yeah,
but he's always there.
But so there's just some cool shit, but the one thing that keeps sticking out to me is that I don't know what the fuck the Collector does, and I keep seeing that he's actually supposed to be with those his like race of people, the Eternals or whatever.
Yeah,
they're supposed to be evil. So like you have like the Celestor, the Game Master. Yeah. I said the Celestor. That sounded bad. The Collector, the Game Master, the Champion, and all that shit. So I guess we'll see, but
yeah. I mean, we can talk about that a little bit later. We ain't got no one really watching, so fuck it. Let's talk about what we want. Netflix.
Oh, live. What's up, Nye?
Oh, what's up, Nye? Thanks for joining us.
Talk about these comedy specials on Netflix.
Dog.
All right. We all know that right now the best series is probably Dave Chappelle's.
Oh, without a doubt. Especially because he has 4 of them, so he's got 4 chances.
Yeah, but he does really well in all 4 of them. Even the one that I said, I saw, and I realized it was exactly a year ago, I think, today, that I saw him here in Houston. And a lot of that special, the third special, a lot of those jokes are in that special.
I might have to disagree with you by saying his is definitively the best one.
No, I didn't say that was the best one.
Oh, okay.
I was saying that was the only one I said I felt might have been slightly weak because I already seen
No,
the
I'm talking about just Dave Chappelle's specials in all
being
the best one. I might have to disagree with you on that one. Yeah, I know you haven't watched the Tom Segura one yet.
Nah.
That shit's fucking hilarious. His other ones are like okay, but his latest one, that shit is hilarious.
I actually liked Hassan Minaj. Yeah. but because he has a very different style for stand up.
Mm-hmm.
He tells a story. He's a storyteller.
Yeah, he might like Tom Segura. Then he kind
Yeah.
of tells kind of tells a story.
Yeah, like
It's fucked up. And then Anthony Jeselnik shit.
oh yeah.
That
I
stuff is
listen to him
terrible.
on Sirius Radio.
Oh yeah.
So like when he comes on, you automatically know his voice. So
Hi, this is Anthony Jeselnik.
right,
No, he's just dark as fuck.
yeah,
though.
like you gotta
tells
be,
a lot of dead baby jokes.
you gotta be prepared for Anthony Jeselnik.
Yeah, me and Jada were watching that, and her jaw was just slack the whole time. It was like making all like this nervous laughter, like.
Yeah.
And I'm cracking up. I'm over here like eating tacos, blowing up. I'm like, yo, this dude is fucked in the head.
Who's there with us? Tanthea.
But yeah, dude. So Dave
Thanks for
Chappelle's
join-
definitely up there though, for
Thanks
sure.
for joining us, Tanthea, as well. I hope I'm saying that right.
So which ones have you been watching? Which ones have you seen?
Well, we tried to watch it over to Tillman's. I was watching it for the second time. Like I told them I didn't see it
Mm-hmm.
because they seemed really excited. But I actually had seen Tambourine, and it was okay the first time. But watching it the second time, yeah, I didn't. Like I was like, yeah, you know, we can go ahead and go home now.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell Chris Rock is like not in form for stand up right now. At least, I mean, he might just be a little rusty. You know, some of the jokes just didn't land. That
I think
well.
regional jokes always very
Mhm.
tricky. Like you know, he started talking, and like, no one. Maybe it's because I'm partly grew up in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I can expect a joke like this in the '90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna really like Tom Segura's shit though, because he talks shit about Cajun people from Louisiana.
Oh,
My
yeah.
family's from Louisiana,
Yeah.
well, Creole, but he he got banned for this shit because he was talking about building a wall around Louisiana and how Cajun people were worthless. It was so bad. But Chris Rock shit for sure was I mean, it left a lot to be desired, and I know I've talked to a lot of people about it, and a lot of people. There's some people who just don't think Chris Rock is that funny, and he's got a different kind of humor.
I think, like, you know, something we said, you know, before the show was, I think you got a lot of comedians who are great script comedians,
Mm-hmm.
who are great TV and film comedians,
Yeah,
but not necessarily great stand-up comedians. And
Yeah.
then you got some guys who can't do shit on TV or film, but you put it on stand-up and they sell it out.
they blow that shit out of the water.
Like, I think, and you saw, I haven't saw it, I had no desire to see it. You saw Marlon Wayans.
Oh my god, it was hot fucking garbage.
Wokish.
Oh man, it was terrible.
Like, the trailer didn't even interest me. And I will say this. I mean, I think he's a better scripted comedian.
See, I think not by himself. Like if he has somebody to play off of, like with
Yeah.
even like with the Wayans brothers.
So what's he doing by himself, though?
The only stuff that I've seen him in that I like was like serious roles, like Requiem for a Dream.
Dude,
was great in that.
I want to see him do more of that.
Yeah, I think it's more of his role. I mean, we've seen, like,
Yeah.
and when he was like even his roles in like Scary Movie and shit, I've always just found him very annoying.
Yeah.
and it literally plays out on stage.
Yeah.
And he's got these weird, awkward like sex jokes. Like he had one that was talking about like, you know what? Better yet, it's like that stereotype of like dads making these awkward dad jokes trying to be like hip and shit.
Yeah.
He has like that kind of a delivery where it's like he has some self-deprecating humor where it's like him trying to make fun of being older but not too old
Yeah.
and still trying to be in touch with like listening to like 21 Savage and shit like that, but then also turns around and starts talking about like gay jokes.
Well, see,
And it kind of like outdated.
well, see,
now.
thing is, he's like, I want to say, I think me and him are around the same
He's 40.
age.
I think he said something like he's like 41 or 42 or
41?
something. He might. I think he's somewhere around there.
But see, like, and it's weird because this is what we got with like our generations now.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, one, we're all easily accessed thanks to social media and the phones now. And it's weird. You see, it's, what was it?
He's 45.
Oh, fuck, he's older than my brother.
Yeah, he was born in the 70s, man.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, heck,
Even
anything.
that makes this shit even more sad,
Right.
Because he was like, I mean, I don't know. He like at one point he was like talking about getting like his like gooch ate and shit,
Yeah.
and it was like just went into way awkward ass detail about like, not wanting to feel gay, but also doing this shit. And I was sitting there like, bro, this is childish and fucking boring, man.
Right.
Like, he is just annoying, and it's just like, essentially his joke equated to like a gay joke, and it was just like, man,
now
that's like some third grade humor right there.
And like we said, it's some people who like do really well on TV, some people who do really well on stand-up, and you get the rare occasional people who do well on both. I think George Lopez does good on both.
I've never really been a fan of George Lopez, and he steals jokes.
Huh?
I think it's George Lopez that steals jokes. One of those. It was him or Carlos Mencia. Carlos Mencia, yeah.
Yeah, it was Mencia.
Well, whatever. I won't comment more on that.
Yeah, that was Mencia still.
Yeah.
But like actually, I like the stand-ups.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Who's another one?
So, but
I think Bernie Mac was a good one.
Yeah, Bernie Mac is fucking hilarious.
Rest in peace, the late Bernie Mac. I mean,
yeah.
You put him in front of the screen, he can have one of the most bit roles on a movie, but it'll stand out.
See, and that's somebody who was able to do both. I mean, you got him in Life, Friday After Next, when he was Ocean's 11 and 12.
13.
The Bernie Mac show.
Right.
Real Kings of Comedy.
Like
he's all over the place.
Like they
each
knew
one of those roles. It's great.
And you hear the other Kings talked about it. They was like, they knew before even they set up the order that Bernie goes last because you put your closer last.
Bro, I couldn't tell you any of the other jokes from any of the other original Kings. I know all his shit.
I can tell Cedric the Entertainers because
yeah.
That's one of my guys. I think he doesn't necessarily do as well on screen.
Oh hell no! You remember that show he had that Cedric the Entertainer presents on Fox?
He's got some show.
That shit was garbage too.
But I hear they got the tour with Eddie Griffin, George Lopez, Cedric the Entertainer, is one more person because it used to be Charlie Murphy.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to go to that tour. We missed. I think we had to go to Atlanta the weekend it was here in Houston.
Yeah.
And it was a cheap tour. It was like It was like $45.
That's not bad at all.
No.
Dude, like
at the Toyota Center.
Yeah. Oh damn. Eddie Griffin is somebody I've always wanted to see, but I saw him doing that Def Comedy Jam special they had.
Tribute.
Yeah, the tribute. And he kind of didn't seem like he was going to be that funny. Like, I mean, I've never seen any of his like stand-up shit. I've only seen his movies.
Yeah.
And I saw a few videos of like when he was younger on Def Comedy Jam.
Right.
Some of those shits were funny, but I feel like now he probably has been out of it so long. It might be the same thing that happened with Chris Rock.
I mean, I don't think so. Because here's the thing: Eddie has stayed with the stand-up circuit. Like after the whole Eddie Griffin show and the few little movies he did, he went straight back to stand-up. He was like, you know what, fuck this.
So I may just need to do some more digging and watch some more of his stuff then.
Yeah.
Because oh yeah, go ahead and do that.
Oh yeah. But anyway, we're gonna take a break real quick and let y'all know that this portion of the show is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. Did you know that only 4 states in the United States offer financial education? 33% of Americans don't pay their bills on time. 39% of Americans carry credit card debt from month to month. And 39% of adults say they don't have enough savings. Don't pick one of these statistics. Let Houston Housewives of Finance advise you on increasing your cash flow and becoming your own money manager by scheduling your complimentary personal financial strategy. Contact Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463 or email us at info@houstonhousewivesoffinance.com. Ask us how you can participate in a complimentary financial literacy workshop near you. Houston Housewives of Finance are the new faces of the new age of financial services.
I should get their card and drop it off to that guy that hit me. I'm going to be fucking petty about this for like the next 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, I know. But, yeah, so Marlon didn't... It didn't, and like I said, Hassan was a good one. Tom
Segura, yeah, essentially, bro. The one that surprised the hell out of me. So first off, like Netflix's whole thing with comedy right now is great. 'Cause they have like the big names that have their own hour, 2 hour, like hour and a half long specials.
Yeah,
but then they also have like this whole 30-minute special where you can watch. It's like a series of different comedians. You can watch like 30 minutes of them. They've got some pretty good ones. There's this girl that's on there from California that I saw in Austin for South by Southwest, and I can't remember her name, but her shit's hilarious though. Yeah. And then they had a guy from Blackish. He's not all that funny though. He's funny on Blackish. That's a comedian who's like good on screen.
Young Cole.
Yeah, I didn't really like his stand up that much.
Uh-huh.
didn't really.
I heard that,
understand
but the thing is, Dion writes so much better than anything.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. He's definitely somebody who's better on screen.
I think he was over on 30 Rock for a second, writing over there.
I want to see fucking Tracy Morgan. Is it Morgan or Jordan? 30
Morgan.
Rock is throwing me off.
Morgan.
So I want to see him, like one of his stand-ups.
Yeah.
I hear he just like repeats his shit over and over and over again until it's funny to you. Like that, I want to see that. And then I saw Hannibal Buress as a special too.
He's got a new one.
I don't know if it's new. I watched 2 of them this weekend.
Yeah.
One's like he went to he was over in London, I think, and for this comedy tour.
Okay.
And they do 30 days of him performing the same show for 30 days, like 2 or 3 shows a day. And it was just watching the process. So it was like more of like a documentary style. You see him performing, and like some of his shit was hidden. It was pretty funny. But I just like because he's just so awkward.
Patton Oswalt.
It was a good one.
That's a pretty good one. Because, I mean, he's always sort of funny in his little bit roles on the screen. But his stand-up is like, and his Twitter is on fire. Like,
Yeah.
he has one of the best Twitter accounts.
He's sassy.
Like, you do not come at Patton Oswalt or his friends or people he like.
Yeah. Yo, all right. Did you ever see that Cat Williams one?
I haven't watched that one. A lot of people like it.
I've
Here's the thing. My thing with Cat. I get tired of people yelling. That's one of the things. If you have to yell constantly after special, you're not gonna hold my attention.
Were you ever a fan of Cat Williams?
I can say I was.
I think the first time I saw him was good, but then after that, it kind of just seemed kind of like redundant with him. The funny thing though, like for me, the thing with Cat Williams is always just seeing what he wore to the shit, because he always wore some outlandish stuff, and like seeing his openings when he came in, like when he was in there doing like the hustling one with Rick Ross and shit.
Yeah.
But that was still by far the best entrance to me of any comedy show.
Yeah,
period.
that was pretty dope.
That was fucking hilarious.
Another funny thing with Cat, because he always come in with his hair permed, and by the end, he always makes fun of how his hair looks by the end of the show.
Yeah, he this one, I don't know. He came out there. Yeah, to be honest, man, he looked like he was just getting off some shit. Like he was so sweaty.
Yeah,
Like, it was like the show started, and he was sweating profusely. And I just remember it was like, man, did this dude just run around in like that leather jacket that he's got? 'Cause he had this dope ass gold and black jacket on. I was like, bro, this dude looks like it's like a sauna out there. Like he had a towel just constantly was just doing like this shit the whole time, just beads of sweat. And I was like, man, I hope this dude ain't on that shit, because that shit looked bad. But I did see. Have you ever they have this thing on there now that I think is a pretty interesting look. Is the comedians riding around to get coffee?
Oh yeah. It was actually a
coffee.
series. It was a web series by Jerry Seinfeld, and Netflix picked it up, and they're going to continue it.
Bro, it
is one of the
really
best
good.
things. Like, and I'm a car guy too,
Mm-hmm.
so just seeing all the different. There's never the same car
It's crazy how he pairs the cars
with the
to
person.
the person's personality.
Like, did you see the
and
Bill
shit.
Burr?
No, I haven't seen his yet.
That one with the red Mustang is pretty dope, and that was Bill Burr's absolute favorite car in the exact color that he wanted.
he did that with Steve Harvey too. He picked him up in a
What's that, Bel Air?
Yeah, no, Bel Air,
convertible
yeah.
Bel Air.
And then but it was crazy because he interviewed Trevor Noah on there.
Yeah.
And he told him like the whole reason why he even wanted to do this was because he saw Trevor Noah and was like, man, it would be great to be able to have a conversation with this dude. So,
Yeah.
Trevor Noah was the inspiration behind the series, and it's cool because you get to see like them like
Relax.
comedians relax, but also like get some insight. Because one of the biggest ones that people were looking for was the Jim Carrey one.
Yeah,
So it's interesting because it's like, and I know you started watching like listening to the Breakfast Club and stuff. I mean, not Breakfast Club, Brilliant Idiots.
yeah.
Andrew Schultz was on there talking about, he thinks that he might be, kill himself soon. I was like, everybody was trying to get on him for that, but I was like, he really is. He talks about some stuff on there that's a lot that kind of makes you like wonder.
But that one's actually sort of old.
Mm-hmm.
So like where he is now.
Well, I don't know, because if you saw him when he was at that at the not Academy Awards, the Screen Actors Guild Awards, whatever one that one is.
Yeah.
And he gives that whole speech.
Yeah.
When he was like, a lot of people didn't pick up on what he was saying when he was like, finally I can say that I've achieved something. finally,
Yeah.
you know, I'm validated and all this. I go home and I'm not just Jim Carrey. I am.
I think
what was what's their award that they win on that one?
Screen Actors Guild.
Whatever that award show was,
But
that shit was
I
ridiculous.
I don't think it's more of him. I think he's tired of society and people.
Yeah, but that was the thing that dude was pointing out. He was like, yeah, when people start getting this like nihilistic view of things,
Yeah.
and start equating life to not meaning anything at all. And he even says it like one of these, like, you know, in that interview, it was like, death is going to be great. Like, it's going to be awesome.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I also think he's also more on just live. He was like,
Yeah.
stop living for society, just live for yourself.
I want to see some more of his artwork, though. His paintings and shit.
I actually do.
That stuff is crazy. He is crazy, crazy talented.
But unfortunately, that brings the end to this portion of the show, the Facebook Live portion. We thank you for joining us. Make sure you check the full episode out on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, Stitcher, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, and coming soon on Spotify. I keep saying that because I hope coming soon it's going to be on Spotify.
I'll probably be on Tidal before that.
Probably so. If you're on iTunes, make sure you hit them up and give us some constructive feedback. We're actually going to continue this conversation with the Academy Awards after this, and then we're going to talk about the movie Game Night. And if you're watching this or if you checked us out, you see this on our Facebook pages, share it. You know, let us know. We want to know what was some of you guys' favorite comedian specials or comedy specials from Netflix, and some of the ones that's upcoming, because Netflix just drops these with really no notice.
Mm-hmm. Monique's is going to come soon.
I think Tiffany Haddish will have one before.
Absolutely, bro. But after seeing Marlon Wayans, she should.
Yeah. But
I can get one.
And lastly, like I said, this is the expensive part of the year for us. When all the good movies start dropping, we got A Wrinkle in Time dropping Friday.
Yes.
And we actually like to see the movies with y'all. In fact, we was telling before the show, we actually wouldn't mind some of you listeners coming up here, be a guest host, have some fun, talk some shit. That's what we do. But back to the money, we need some donations. www.thesphere.tv. I can't remember shit right now.
I don't know it.
Thesphere.tv.
Find us on Patreon.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, you were doing the website one. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? Just don't even do the one-time one. Just go to Patreon.
Yeah,
Just
go to Patreon.
subscribe.
Look, you can do.
We sold out of mugs already, but we've got these nifty water bottles.
You notice there's no more mugs. So, hey, I'm just saying, you want to get a part of the train, you need to hurry up, hop aboard.
Come on the train.
But like I said, there's a lot of movies that's gonna be coming out.
I gotta watch that Kobe Bryant one.
I'm gonna check that out too. It's an animated short.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna try to figure out the next movie we want to check out with you guys. It's a lot of movies coming out in March. It's a lot of movies coming out in April. Since Infinity Wars got moved up.
Wait, what?
It's in April.
The fuck? I didn't know that.
It's April 27th.
Yo.
Yeah.
How in the fuck? I've been doing all this shit research into this stuff and didn't even know that. I don't know how I missed that one.
Right. We'll talk about that in a second. So that's going to be our Facebook Live portion. Make sure you check out the full episode when it drops later this week.
Yeet. I'm excited now.
Yeah. Like, and then there's the rumor about it that I posted. I think I tagged you in it, the picture with Drake hugging Iron Man.
Yeah.
If you look at, like, Marvel never says the word fantastic
Mm-hmm.
when they replied back. Because there was a conversation between Marvel Studios and Robert Downey Jr.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yeah, you like this movie? You want to see it with some friends? Yeah, but they might have to catch it a little later since they ain't going to make the fourth. Then Marvel was like, well, we got a fantastic idea. How about we move it up a week? You're like, you do that? Marvel said, done.
So they moved it up a week because Robert Downey Jr. wanted to move.
Well, the actual thing is they think they moved it up a week to get the 3-week total because they see what Black Panther did in 3 weeks, and we know. Like, I had to laugh at someone that was like, "Well, Infinity Wars, they don't. It's not gonna put up Black Panther numbers." Excuse my language. I don't call people out their names often.
Please do this. I'm curious to know. That's
I said, "Bitches, you remedial." Like, seriously.
You said, bitch, are you remedial? That's fucking great.
Like, do you not realize each Avengers makes more than the previous one? And the first one made $1 billion.
This is the most anticipated one of all of them.
Of all. Because we would never have this cast again.
It's, yeah.
Well, no, the next one. We won't have the cast.
But it's everybody. Like,
It's everybody.
y'all are tripping. We finally get to see Thanos, who has been teased in more movies than I can count.
We get to see what it's like for Spider-Man to hang out with other people besides Iron Man.
We get to see where the fucking Soul Stone is finally.
We get to see Cap fight alongside Black Panther, Winter Soldier, and the Hulk.
We get to see Wakanda again.
Again.
Y'all tripping. Whoever is this somebody I know?
No. It was on a friend status.
They're tripping.
And they had to delete my comment real quick. Like, dude, you can't say that. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave Facebook today.
God damn it, that's ridiculous.
Right.
Yo, I'm upset right now.
What's up?
I'm reading some stuff about A Wrinkle in Time, and right now on IMDb it's already sitting at a 3.9 with 270 reviews. But I think that's probably bullshit, though.
It might be. All right, let's get into these Oscars.
I
real
hope
quick.
it doesn't.
Yeah, let's get into these Oscars real quick. All right, so it's like, as y'all know, although I'm not wearing my tuxedo shirt today,
I'm wearing mine. It says "Rock Out"
with your
chicken. With your chicken, rock out with your chicken.
and you see mine. It's what I need y'all to do.
I love that movie. Get Out. I was about to say Get Out.
They Live.
I can't remember the name of it now.
They Live.
It's one of my favorite movies that I forgot.
Yeah.
Feed me, Seymour.
But so the Oscars were last night. Most of it went exactly how I thought. I want some different results on some of them, sure. First off, congratulations to Jordan Peele, the first ever black director to win for Best Original Screenplay. Whoop, whoop. So, congrats. And I love what he said, because he didn't have a long speech, but he said he literally stopped and started with that script 20 times because he didn't think it was going to be good enough, and no one had faith in it. So, I was like, yo, you know what? Props, man. I got some ideas of my own that hopefully that will come to fruition. We'll see.
Just fucking do it.
Yeah. But Best Picture, The Shape of Water won.
I still haven't seen this movie.
It's interesting, especially the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You realize her daily routine. Oh.
I might have to go see this tomorrow.
Yes. All you need to know is timer. When you see it,
Is she fingering herself?
when you see it, you'll understand.
I bet she's fingering herself.
But it beat out Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Phantom Thread, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Get Out, The Post, Call Me by Your Name, and Lady Bird. I felt the strongest ones in Best Picture probably were 3 Billboards, Darkest Hour. I didn't see it, but I know it's supposed to be really good. And Dunkirk and Shape of Water. Right. I'm not surprised. Like Shape of Water one, I was like, okay. Although I do like what someone pointed out, there's some video where it says that Shape of Water is basically a more serious splash.
That's that mermaid movie from
With
like
Tom-
back in the 80s.
With Tom Hanks.
Man, I don't even remember that movie.
Right. If they do the comparisons and stuff, it's
Yeah.
like, I was like, oh, fuck, they're right.
So wait. No, I don't even want to ask anything about it. I just want to go see it.
Yeah. Best Actor went to Gary Oldman for Darkest Hour for his portrayal of Winston Churchill.
Mm-hmm.
He beat out Daniel Day-Lewis, which is a hard person to beat out, just period.
Bro, I was really excited that Sam Rockwell took home an Oscar.
Yeah, Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was happy. I still haven't seen that movie either, but he's one of my favorite actors. And I've been thinking, because remember when we did that whole pick your team or whatever?
Yeah.
We had to put him down low, but shoot.
Yeah.
Dog, now,
you got to raise him
now,
up.
boy, now
I
you're
think
up
we
to
had him
like
at-
3
we
and
had
a
him-
4 at 2.
We had him at 2, so
Yeah.
I think he's a 4 now.
Yeah, let's say you're a high 3, low 4 now, man. You got supporting actor now. Let's hopefully they give him some roles. We can see what he's.
Well, I think
capable of now.
cool thing with him is he doesn't he never really takes on the same type of role.
No.
So and that's why I appreciate about him.
Kind of.
Huh.
Like he always plays somebody who's kind of crazy. like kind of out there. Like
Well,
he always plays a fringe type character. Though.
Well, see, in Three Billboards, he's playing a racist cop.
Yeah,
But
it's a fringe type role though. And I haven't seen. Have you seen the whole movie all the way through?
I haven't seen it all the way through, but I saw I started watching it.
Okay, because see some of the things that I was that I've read on it, I haven't seen it yet either. It's on my list.
Yeah.
Was that part of his role was, and it was actually an interview with him, was trying to play this out there police officer who's racist and all this shit in this small ass town, and trying to like subtly play someone who's like out there.
Yeah.
And so like if you like, so I think that's kind of his like thing is that.
Yeah.
Instead, but the difference would be, I guess, with this one is that it's not overtly out there like in like Seven Psychopaths when he's playing a dog snatcher,
Right.
who moonlights as a serial killer who only kills bad guys.
Right.
Like, man, that's shit. Y'all haven't seen Seven Psychopaths.
It's a pretty
fucking great.
I would like to see them two in the movie again.
Him and Colin Farrell? Yeah.
Speaking of Three Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri, Frances McDormand won Best Actress for that movie.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, from what I heard, it's a good movie. It's just one of those ones. Like I said, I gotta realize we try to watch, and with as much content now, thanks to fucking Netflix and Hulu, as much content that's out there.
Oh, it's fucking overwhelming.
It really does get overwhelming. And now we're in the busy season of the year, where we're getting high quality movies every week being dropped.
I mean, at this point, I want to find a way to get paid to watch TV.
Yeah, I do too.
There's so much. Actually, I'd feel it just
See us?
watching TV.
Sphere. That's why we need those donations, people, so we can get paid to do this.
Working out, watching movies. That's all.
Right.
That'd be dope.
Now here's the thing.
Eating steaks, lifting weights, watching movies.
Gary Oldman was the clear choice of Best Actor for me. I did like Daniel Day-Lewis, Daniel Kaluuya from Get Out. You know, It was cool that he got nominated. Denzel was nominated for Roman J. Israel.
And here's the funny thing about A Boy from Get Out. I don't think he was like that great of an actor. Not yet, anyways. I think he's still young.
No.
I think that the movie itself was just a great movie.
It was, yeah.
But I wouldn't have given him Best Actor either. Not hating on her or anything like that.
In the Best Actress, Frances McDormand won over Sally Hawkins who did The Shape of Water, Meryl Streep from The Post, Margot Robbie from I, Tonya, and Soraya, whatever her name is, running for Lady Bird, whatever this Lady Bird movie is.
It's a story about these high school girls.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
And that's why I have no interest in it.
It's not for me. But before we move on,
Yes.
got to shout out our sponsors here at The Sphere. Are you starting your business and looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at The Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. I was about to say YouTube. Plus, we offer Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue, coupled with your strategic ad, is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789 or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv. Every time I hear this 832 part, it always makes me think of Jim Adler.
Yeah.
I'm the Texas Hammer. I nail the competition.
Now,
I hate those commercials.
Sam Rockwell actually had some pretty. It was a pretty tough race for him because he had Woody Harrelson, who was the best supporting
In the same fucking
from the
movie.
same movie.
Yeah.
Christopher Plummer from All the Money in the World, which I sort of want to see.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of those ones.
It didn't get that much press, like
It didn't.
that much like rotation for advertising and shit.
It was one of those movies that sort of just snuck on by. That's probably good.
Yeah.
William Dafoe was nominated for The Florida Project. I never heard of that. And then Richard Jenkins for The Shape of Water.
Willem Dafoe is
He's
just
just.
a funny guy.
I think he's just one of those truly
Strange.
underrated
Yeah.
guys. Like honestly, like I love what everybody kept doing when they said this should have been a Joker a long time ago.
Who, Willem Dafoe?
Yeah,
That would be crazy.
the Joker.
I think he would do a good one.
Man, the face, the laugh.
But he would also, I would also have to see him in like in a movie, like an older type Batman movie too, though. Like Batman setting, like he would be a good substitute for like the Jack Nicholson Joker era.
I would like him now because I think he can be the serious. He's got the acting chops to be serious
Mm-hmm.
and not copy so much from Heath and
Yeah.
not make it weird like Jared Leto did.
I think that he just shit the bed on that. But also, we only saw the edits, so
Yeah.
I think though. See, but when I think of Willem Dafoe, especially in a role of Joker, the thing that pops back in my head all the time was when he was playing the detective in
Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints, yeah, and he had those fucking, and he shot him. He was like dancing and shit.
I can see him doing that.
Oh,
There was a firefight.
there was a firefight. Yeah, that shit's fucking hilarious. To me.
I will be watching
Like,
it again this
that-
week. That's
that
one of
was
my top
the
five.
funniest shits I've ever.
It's one of my
seen.
top 5 movies of all time. Just to let y'all know, it is the Boondock Saints.
Jesus Christ, dude! Like that shit. When I was watching, I was like, "Is he
Yeah.
having a stroke?
Right.
Am I having a stroke? Who's in
Uh,
that drink?
all right. Best supporting actress.
Are you sure this is just weed?" Like I was so confused for a minute.
Right.
Oh man, I don't condone the use of illegal substances. I had to throw that out there. I guess I don't know if I even. Have
It depends on where you're at.
It's federally illegal all over the country.
You do not condone it, but you find it hilarious.
That was a moment where I wanted to be like, God, just. But I don't want to give him that kind of credit. so-
Anyways, yeah. Best supporting actress was Allison Janney from I, Tonya.
You're fired.
She actually had some strong competition. Mary J. Blige was nominated in that for Mudbound. And I don't want to see that. It's one of those movies.
It makes me think of the racial slur Mud Shark, and I don't like that.
Well, thing is, it has a lot of strong racial overtones in it. And I'm just like, you know what? It's one of those ones I have to get to watch, and then I'll probably, if I watch it, I'm probably never going to watch it again.
Yeah. It was crazy that they gave Margot Robbie that ugly ass hairstyle. She's still kind of cute. But
And props to her. I heard she did a really good job. Her and
yeah, I heard the
Sebastian,
movie's fucking entertaining as shit.
her and Sebastian Stan, because you know Sebastian Stan plays the husband that actually
Yeah.
did it.
The boyfriend. I thought they were just. Were they married?
I think they were married.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think Allison Janney played her mom, so she won for that role. But Judas Priest. I don't know what that picture was.
Yeah, I strike my comment from the record.
Best written adapted screenplay. Call Me by Your Name.
Who was the biggest surprise in this for you in all of the awards?
I was surprised that Shape of Water basically got Best Picture and Best Director. That doesn't normally happen. You get one or the other. You don't normally get both. And Guillermo got Best Director.
All I can think about now is, and there was a firefight.
And like I told you earlier, like I think that should have probably went to Christopher Nolan. Best Director.
I don't know, man.
Although Lady Bird, Greta Gerwig, she was nominated. Jordan
Star Wars didn't win anything, right?
Let
I'm kind of happy
me
about
see
that.
here.
I don't think it should have won
Let me go
anything.
just real quick.
It was very. I just can't lie. Actually, it was really
Best
pretty
original
movie.
score, Shape of Water. Best, let me see. Best documentary feature, Icarus. I heard of that. I can't remember what it's about. Best animated feature film was Coco.
Kobe Bryant won a fucking Oscar. That's crazy.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant won for best animated short film, Dear Basketball.
Yo, have you ever seen the YouTube series The Kobe System?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna send
Oh,
you
yeah.
this shit.
With,
Dominate waffles, dominate the sun. Where he used to give you the different levels of greatness.
Oh no, best part was Kanye West though.
Yeah.
But are you a same beast but a different animal?
What are you talking about,
What the
Kobe?
fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? Now everyone start clapping. No, don't clap.
You're welcome. That shit's fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Best cinematography, Blade Runner.
But are you the
I can
same
see
beast
that.
and a different animal?
I can see that. Best cinematography, Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it didn't get more. Actually, best visual effects, Blade Runner 2049. It beat
Those
out
are
Star.
what-
It beat
yeah.
out Star Wars, Kong Skull Island, Guardians of the Galaxy, and War for the Planet of the Apes. I actually thought War for the Planet of the Apes would have stolen it.
See, I would have been upset if they would have won that one and not Blade Runner. Because Blade Runner, I don't know, Blade. Like I honestly, I think the top two should have been Blade Runner or Star Wars. Because Star Wars is like.
I think the look of
Really?
Blade Runner, like that's why I think it had cinematography hands
Yeah,
down.
absolutely.
But
That's
visual
what I'm
effects-
looking at.
For visual effects, like some of the stuff, like Andy Serkis does not get enough props for his motion cap work.
Yeah.
Best costume design, Phantom Thread. I don't know why. Best film editing, Dunkirk. Best sound mixing, Dunkirk. So let's see here what else.
Yo, on
Best production design, Shape of Water. That was a hard one because it was up against Blade Runner, Dunkirk, Beauty and the Beast, Darkest Hour, and I would have said Blade Runner and Dunkirk, and well, easily like production design. The sets on Blade Runner 2049. The worst thing about Blade,
you mentioned Andy Serkis for something. That's what I was trying to ask you.
yeah, the motion cap work, like, because they didn't win visual effects. I don't think he's won any movie he's been in has won.
Hey, you're talking about for Star Wars, right?
I was talking about for War of the Planet of the Apes.
I didn't realize he was in that.
Yeah, he's Caesar.
Dog. Okay, so that's crazy. I actually had no idea.
Yeah, he's Caesar. In fact, he helped Winston Duke with the gorilla grunt on Black Panther.
Because she said, I didn't know he was in there. Cause I know he was what's his name, Emperor Snoke.
Yeah, in Star Wars.
No, I don't think he gets enough credit. Period. Because even like I said, I went back and watched Black Panther this weekend, and I was watching him play Claw, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Clark.
Bro, he's an incredible actor.
Right?
Holy shit, dude! His shit's so fucking like when he's sitting here just going, "Yeah, I don't need I was like, I can do a deal with you by myself." And he's just like, "Can you stop?" And he's just like that shit. He comes out, I was like, "Yo, I made it rain! It was awesome!" It's just like, what the fuck? This is the same dude that played Smeagol,
Right.
And then he's got so much range. It's insane.
Right. So I don't think he gets enough credit.
No,
at
no,
all.
he definitely doesn't. So I guess, like, knowing that now, I probably wouldn't have been upset. I'm trying to. He's got a lot of TV credits too.
Yeah. And then I remember, what's the Prestige?
Who was he in The Prestige?
He was Tesla's assistant,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and that was my first time seeing him outside of motion cap. But I was like,
That's David Bowie played Tesla.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
it was
I always confused that one though, and then the
The Illusionist.
those two.
I used to do the same thing
They're like kind of the same movie. No, not really, but.
because with the Prestige, it's more of a competition.
Mm-hmm.
The Illusionist is a love story. The Illusionist was good. Don't get me wrong, but the Prestige is better.
So who was the main character in The Prestige?
It's two. You had Hugh Jackman playing
Hugh Jackman and
Christian Bale.
Yeah. So who's in The Illusionist?
Ed Norton.
That's the part I always fucking forget. It's Ed Norton, and he's just going up against society. He plays like that. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
He trying to get
The girl.
right. Who's trying to marry the prince?
That was a good movie too.
It was. All right. Shit. We had 45 minutes.
I miss Edward Norton. He was a good actor.
I want to see him in more.
Yeah, like no one's gonna fucking work with him.
He's gonna have to
difficult.
just go to independent for a while and come in order to come back.
Yeah, he got blackballed.
Right. I know you got something to say real
Yes,
quick.
yes. Are you ready, Elijah?
Sure.
Let's get ready to rumble. This portion of the show is sponsored by KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Unleash Your Dopeness is a people empowerment movement built to encourage the masses to operate outside their fears and have the gall to recklessly pursue their dreams and passions in life. Join thousands of others as we unlock the greatness that dwells inside. Shop dope gear at KOGpassion.com. That's KOGpassion.com. And use coupon code DOPE for 10% off. Exclusive Unleash Your... I just fucking whistle in the middle of the shit. I can't finish.
We're both just playing this up.
We're not getting the money for that one. Act now. Sizes are selling out fast. Gary's going to be so pissed.
Yeah.
You know, so you want to know what happened while I'm reading this?
What's that?
Halfway through it. So I went to this spot called Uberito before I got here.
Yeah.
I was hungry as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought about how I wanted a quesadilla. Like, I'm having this thought while I'm reading this. And then I was like, yo, I need some coffee. I got some work I got to take care of tonight. And then I thought about Krispy Kreme. And then I whistled. So I couldn't hold it together. I'm falling apart, man.
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
But
No.
at the end of the Oscars, you know, they said they're trying to be more inclusion to females and minorities because they've been really bad at that.
They didn't fucking watch Get Out, or they might have been Screen Actors Guild, but there were rumors that the people who were judging didn't even watch the movie. Old ass white guys just like, this isn't Oscar material.
Like,
you ain't watched the movie. What you mean it's not Oscar material?
Right. And again, Pastor Jordan with his win for best, original screenplay. The thing I take from this is I don't want something to be nominated just because it's from a minority or a female.
Yeah, hell no. It has to be good.
Yeah,
just give the opportunity to have it produced.
But at the same time, like we know certain movies are better than others. Like when Creed was left out, I think that was the Oscars that started it right there. I'm like, how did you not, put Ryan Coogler in for that?
Ghostbusters should have been out. Thank God it was. The all-female cast one. Yeah, that movie was a steaming pile of.
Well, I'm talking about
shit.
with the Oscars. I mean,
yeah. Well, I'm saying that it was never voted. Like it was never considered. It's like shit like that. Like some movies like that, they don't need to be considered.
Right.
They don't
just
need
like
to be brought
there's
in.
Ocean's 8 now.
Well, that one might be okay. It might be good. I'm just saying, like Ghostbusters actually was like I saw it. It was terrible. Yeah, it looked cool. It looked like a game. I don't know. Are you an Xbox or a PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Well, fuck that. Xbox.
I mean, we're wearing the colors green and blue right now.
Yeah,
that's the part.
Yeah. There's a game that used to be on old Xbox 360 called Geometry Wars. Super pretty game, like lots of colors and fractals and shit like that. That was the only part I liked about Ghostbusters is that it had all these crazy ass colors. It looked like Doctor Strange with all the colors, and when he went to the Dormammu and shit.
Nice.
Like, that's the only cool thing about it.
So we'll see what's happening with the next Oscar. I honestly expect Black Panther to get nominated for not necessarily for screenplay or director or whatever, but costume design, set design, cinematography.
Bro, it should cinematography for sure. It was a very beautiful shot movie.
Design.
Costume design.
If
too.
it doesn't win for costume design, I'm like, but we got so much coming out this year too.
Well, see, it needs to be nominated.
Yeah,
first and foremost. As far as like winning, I mean, it's gonna have some tough competition.
Yeah, because there's some stuff coming out this year.
I mean, it's gonna have to end up going up against Infinity Wars. Like
Well, see, Infinity Wars is different because we're seeing them in most of the same look. This was a different look for a Marvel movie,
for sure. But we also don't know what's going to happen yet in Infinity Wars either.
True.
So it may be they come out of the left field with some crazy shit where you're like,
what, on another planet with whole new costumes?
Yeah, dude. You know, that's part of the rumors that the ether is going to change everything.
But I think we won't see that till 4.
See, if they were smart, though, they would tease us a little bit at the end of it. Give us a little cock tease. Like,
but
I don't know what that was.
And then you got Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts. I mean, hell, we've got Wrinkle in Time. That's going to be crazy cinematography and crazy outfits. Right. You already see Oprah Winfrey look like she's going Super Saiyan.
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One.
So it's a lot coming down the pipe. And
the new scary movie.
Heck, how come in?
So they said the test run on it apparently went pretty well. I'm actually, I don't want to say this and have this recorded, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing Aquaman.
unfortunately, we're in this boat together because I'm in the same boat. Like, I'm looking forward to this.
I will never live this down though. If Jada sees this.
Now, I did see Game Night, the Jason Bateman movie. You know,
I fucking like
about
Jason Bateman, man. He's hilarious.
and he does this dark comedy so well. Dry comedy. That's what I like to call it.
Yeah, because he's kind of like very self-deprecating, and he plays that role very well.
He does, except you see Bad Words. Have you seen Bad Words? Where he goes into the spelling bee as an adult.
No,
Yeah. But this was
I've
actually.
never even heard of that movie. It sounds fucking hilarious.
Oh, it is hilarious because he
Bad
found a
Word.
loophole because he never finished the spelling bee. So he gets to go back in it.
I'm about to look this shit up.
Oh, and he's one of the worst people ever. But it's awesome. But this movie is actually a pretty good movie. Do I recommend seeing it for a date night? Not necessarily.
Okay.
But it's still a fun movie. If you had a date day where y'all have a day out and y'all need something to do. Oh, yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I can't remember what I see him on, but he always makes me laugh.
Did you watch Friday Night Lights? The TV show.
Yeah, once.
Okay. Well,
But I know he's on there. But there was something else I saw him on. Oh, what's your name? He was on. That's
I forgot who that.
That's Jordan Peele's wife.
Oh.
She's also on Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
But
which is also a pretty funny show too.
yeah.
Something Peretti, I think, or
But
something.
it was actually
That
a
might be
pretty
her
good
character.
movie. It's fun, you know. It's not groundbreaking. It's a fun movie to watch. That's all I can say. Date night necessarily, unless you got a. I'm not gonna say bootleg it.
Never bootleg movies.
No. 'Cause eventually they're gonna stop making the shit. Y'all keep doing that. But
No, fucking not. Netflix is just gonna make all the movies.
right,
Netflix and Hulu.
very true. But if you're out on a day and you want to just get out the house to watch a movie or something, it's a good movie to watch. Maybe go grab some tacos afterwards, or Uberito.
No, don't go to Uberito. They let me down today.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they used to be really good and all this, and like they're trash today.
See,
I started eating Chipotle again, unfortunately.
burritos for me.
Burritos ain't bad. That their corn, they have the best corn, and the chicken, the
Yeah.
best chicken.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a nice little part.
Oh, we got the new Mission Impossible coming up. That's gonna be dope.
I think that's gonna not necessarily costumes.
Nah. Well, fuck that mustache that Henry Cavill has is pretty inspiring.
DC wants to do in costumes. You better wear something after this shit. But yeah, so it's a pretty dope movie. Now, here's the thing, and we have to give props on this because this don't normally happen because we call him every other name but his name. But our technical, what do we call him? Technical assistant, technical director.
Tech.
What?
Intern.
AV Tech.
AV Tech.
Intern.
No, I like AV Tech.
No, he hasn't earned that.
He's not the intern. You know, we got a new intern now. So our AV Tech, Elijah, because we didn't have a trailer for you guys, but I remember hearing about this show on Hulu original called Hard Sun. I completely forgot about it, but our AV Tech, Elijah, brought it up to our attention. And what it's basically happens is, I think it's the point of view of, from cops. First off, it's from the creator of Luther. If you know the show Luther, which was the world's introduction pretty much to Idris Elba. Not America's, but
Yo, she's on Luther too.
I think so.
I recognize her for sure. She was his assistant that got him in trouble and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
she was definitely on Luther.
But this, like, we always seen
the detective.
we always seen, like, you know, the end of the world stuff from, like, either the common man or from the president or something like that. Especially those weird 2012 type of movies and Geostorm type of movies and all that shit. They all look the same. But
that made me think of Sharknado for some
with this actual series, it's from the point of view of a cop who who stumbles across it, but they're trying to keep it hidden.
Someone's across what? The end of the world?
The realization, like, that the world is about to end. I think she said 5 years,
Oh.
and he stumbles across it. She knows, but he doesn't. And he had a case that where he actually start to find out. That's why she becomes his partner.
Interesting.
So, like I said, it's very interesting. Not a lot of info. What does it say? March 7th?
Yeah, I was about to say. So that means that these reviews can't be right then, because there's reviews on here for this.
Well, some stuff gets released to people
in other cities, other countries and shit.
Yeah.
Or
Or
it's like a 58 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Or like I said, some people get to watch the stuff beforehand, I think I did one of those. I forgot what. It was for Netflix, but I got to watch it a month before it came out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So did they notify you that it was on there, or?
Yeah, like you sign up for these focus groups, and they're like, okay, there's some new material. We want you to watch it. But
How the fuck did you sign up for that?
When I was doing the screenings. You remember, I used to do the screenings all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one of the people that was there all the time, they was like, you can also do this with TV shows. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And
Okay.
I signed up for it and didn't get nothing. Then all of a sudden, what was the one I got? I can't remember which one.
Oh, I see. It's on BBC already. That's what happened.
Ah, okay.
It came out on BBC in January.
But like I said, Hulu's picked it up. So, yeah. It seems interesting, I know we've
I'm
been
intrigued.
sort of focusing on sci-fi a lot, but I like suspense.
Sci-fi and comedy, man.
Yeah.
It still has that sci-fi twist. That's just the wave. Like,
I
things
mean-
are just going sci-fi right now because it's like the only place where we can start seeing like original stories being told right now.
And nerds are cool right now.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll go with that.
Yeah, nerds are actually cool now. You got guys like Neil deGrasse Tyson being damn near a rock star.
He is my hero.
And so,
I
I'm
bring
actually,
him up at least once a week.
I'm actually glad we're getting
Conversation.
back to this point where
Mhm.
scientists are celebrating. And Bill Nye, Bill Nye's the man.
My thing is I just feel like people are still getting dumb as fuck like by the day.
What's that movie?
Idiocracy.
Yeah.
I brought that up last night. I want Jay to watch the movie because it's hilarious.
Yes. And like I said, unfortunately,
Terry Crews is a fucking wrestling president, and they feed the ground Gatorade.
the crazy thing is, it's not necessarily the world, just us. Other worlds like, you should do this. Well, we're going to do this.
And shit.
I got an idea. Since we're having problems with shootings in schools, let's put more guns in schools.
That makes
Oh my God! Don't get us started. That's our show, Society Now. Check them out. That's not us. We talk about movies and TV shows and comedians who think they should be paid more than they really aren't. But
I'm just saying this Marlon Wayans thing did not help.
it did
not help at all.
It didn't.
I mean, but then again, I want her to get a special.
I want her.
I want to watch it and see how bad
I want her
it
to get
is.
special, but I think she needs to hit the stand-up alone tour. She hasn't done, like, most of the people getting specials right now are on the stand-up circuit.
So apparently she had a stand-up, and that was part of the issue. But she had like a show, and she sold it out. But it was like 50 people in a club, a comedy club, or 100 people. So she sold out the comedy club. They never mentioned that in the interview. And it actually, I don't know, did you listen to the Brilliant Idiots episode with talking about her?
No.
Okay, because they're talking about, it's called like the audacity of analytics or some shit. Because they actually got called out by Maul from Joe Budden's podcast. I listened to that one too. That shit's fucking hilarious. But because Maul like sides with Monique. And then one of the things that they point out is that Tiffany Haddish does have a deal with Netflix. It's like for $800,000. But she's just doing a cartoon voiceover for like 5 shows.
Right.
I want her to get her special so I can just crack it laughing at Monique because, I don't know. It's just stupid.
Well, like I said, with the if she paid attention, most of these people who are getting these specials are on the circuit right now.
Mm-hmm. And they're hot. I mean, and then they're probably getting other offers from other places.
Even though it was a garbage special, Marlon Wayans is on the circuit.
He's probably not making that much money though. Not like I'm sure he made a couple million, but
I don't think he made a couple million. I think he probably got I'm guessing ballpark 250,000.
you think that's all he got? Nah, I don't think he got. I would guess he got.
He's not a headliner name.
Yeah, no, but I would guess he got like 2 or 3 million because
I would think Monique would get more than him.
I think she should probably get like around 3 to 5 million.
I agree.
I think
But
they
if
could
they
probably
offered,
get the
if
same
they offered
amount.
her 5,
Well, the thing is that I don't think I think like I said, he's on the circuit, so he's probably going to get more headway. You know, like in terms of like people wanting to watch it. 'Cause I know people who watched this shit thinking that it was going to be something, and it's also his first time having his own standalone special.
and that's what, to me, that's what brings it down.
Yeah, but
His first time having this on.
so, but the thing is though that I would think they would probably try and take a gamble on it and give him a little bit more because you also got to think about this. Monique had not a Netflix special, but a special that she did on Netflix, and they took it down, meaning it wasn't getting traffic. So I think for them it was like, hell, this is a measured offer that we're giving you based on the fact that you've got no offers, you're not on the circuit, and we had numbers that show you're probably not going to get that many views. Marlon Wayans, on the other hand, is, well, you're funny from shit that we've seen. You're on the circuit right now, and this is your first special. So maybe if we're giving you your first special, you're bringing some views because people have never seen this before, and they want to watch it. Well, just to see him crash and burn, maybe. But.
Well, I can see him getting this, like they say, it'll be a back end deal. Like, okay, here's I'll raise it up to 300,000. Here's 300,000 for the special. We get the views, we get the streams from this special. You get a second special, 2 million.
See, the only reason why I don't think he would be in a couple 100,000 because I feel like they're probably giving that to the people who are like relatively unknown. Period, and like he's known. Like, people, I mean, he's been doing this shit for fucking ever. It's the same argument Monique's making.
Right.
But the difference is that he's active now. So I would be like, I would be willing to bet they'll give him anywhere between like 1 and 3 million. I don't think they're going to give they would be ridiculous if they gave him more than that. I don't think they're ever going to offer him another deal again. That shit was terrible. I think Monique's fuck up was that, one, she's been blackballed. She's got no other offers. She's not active. She had something on there that reported numbers that I'm assuming and guessing that had poor numbers. Yeah. And she didn't offer a fucking counter offer, regardless of what.
I think it being his first, you side with caution.
Well, because the other thing, too, is that...
They're throwing money otherwhere, like...
Well, I mean, they don't... they're getting money hand over fist, left and right. And I think, too, because if you look at like these other smaller comedians that they have on there... Yeah. I'm sure they're giving them like 6 figures easy, like 150, 200,000 for a 30-minute special for them to be on there exclusively.
30-minute for Hassan Minaj.
I don't know. Was he 30 minutes? I didn't see his.
No, his was actually an hour.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, they have a series. It's like 8 of them or 9 of them, where it's all these comedians that are like comedians that have a following. They're in a small, intimate setting, and they're on there for about half an hour. And I'm willing to bet they're definitely getting 6 figures. There's no way they're only getting like $50,000.
If they're getting 6 figures, it's low 6 figures.
And that's what I'm saying. I think Marlon Wayans would have to be higher.
I will push him higher, but I can't push him no higher than $1 million.
That's what I'm saying. Mil to 3 million is his range. I think 3 million would be like, yo, if they negotiated and they took all this other shit into account and they were gambling, there's no way he's past that. If he's past that, I'm like, yo, y'all are just throwing money at people.
I would put him above 500,000, but not above $1 million.
Like I said, I'd give it a range because
that's my range right there. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, because I would guarantee that he would have his people like, yo, listen, I'm a producer, I do this, da 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 da, and then like, all right, cool, we'll give you another cool $1 million because he's also on. The thing too is that he's on circuit with his brothers, so
not anymore.
Was and so they're not gonna be able to say, oh, you aren't turning these numbers if the whole show is turning numbers. It's like, all right, well, let's just see where you're falling at. And that's why I think her thing is like, I think she would be on the same range. Whatever they paid Marlon Wayans, I think that's the same range she would be in. Yeah. Maybe on the higher end of whatever his range is. But at the same time, it's like, yo, he's also active, just came off a tour, and he's not blackballed.
All right. So let's talk about stuff you better check out for the next show. Also, I won't be here for the next show. Howard will have a special guest host. Might be one of you guys. Hit him up. Definitely.
Might just be fucking me.
Yeah.
Nah, in a mirror.
If all else, it'll be Gary.
Yeah.
But what's some of the things you about to check out?
Though, man. I'll just bring myself. Slasher.
On Netflix. I'm gonna check it out. I know Kareem can't stop talking about it. Kareem over at that Boom Bap. Just to let y'all know.
So I'm gonna check out Slasher once Wrinkled in Time comes out. I'm gonna definitely hop on that.
I'm gonna check out Slasher. I'm gonna check out Hard Sun.
Hard Sun. There's
I'm gonna probably catch
a couple other things on there too. A couple other comedy specials like Bill Burr's.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably catch the Death Wish movie just because.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had DB on the show, and now he's famous because he's on Death Wish. Sway in the Morning, the whole Sway in the Morning crew's on there. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh nice.
It's a running joke.
Yeah.
It was like Death Wish starring DB and Bruce Willis. That's the running joke on the show. So, trust me, when I see it, I'm gonna tag him and everything.
Yeah.
I just saw Death Wish starring DB and Bruce Willis.
There's I keep fucking doing this. Death Wish is not what I'm thinking of. I keep thinking it's that damn Death Note, man. Who keeps trying to get me to watch this goddamn cartoon too?
I think this Elijah, didn't you?
Not me.
Not
What,
you?
Death Wish?
Jada did.
Note? Yeah, Jada
Probably
watched the whole
Jada.
series, but she's not watching it on there. But they tricked me too because she's seen all of them.
Yeah.
But I guess there's like a new, I don't know. There's something
Live
in.
action one?
No. It's a cartoon still, but it's like the original anime. But they have a new opening where it's like a heavy metal opening.
Brotherhood.
No, it's still fucking Death Note.
Oh, Death Note.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, I'd never heard that opening before. I was like, what the fuck is this? I watched it. I was like, it's goddamn Death Note. They tricked me, those sons of bitches.
You gotta be careful because they will change up.
Yeah.
Like, even in their run, they will change up.
And they fucking did, and they got me.
Yeah.
And it's not because I don't want to watch Death Note. It's just because Hulu keeps trying to make me watch Death Note. Like, I'm going to watch it tomorrow. I pay you. I will watch it when I want to. I'm probably going to watch it soon, though. Watch some Dragon Ball Z stuff.
This is what Hulu's doing to you right now.
Yeah. They're like, watch it.
It's not worth the watch. It's overrated.
Death Note?
Yeah.
It was good to me, but we'll talk about anime one day.
Yeah. I want to watch.
You know what?
I mean, I got a hankering for some vampire shit to watch.
Jada is an anime person, ain't it?
Yeah, mostly comic books, but she did watch a lot of anime growing up.
Okay.
I watched Dragon Ball.
So I used to watch all the movies and stuff, like Vampire Hunter D.
I've seen Vampire Hunter D, actually.
Fist of the North Star.
I've never seen
Fist of the North Star was actually pretty dope.
I've never seen Fisted North Star ever.
No.
Fisted the South Star.
No.
The old Dirt Star.
8 Man After.
8 Man After.
Yeah.
I've seen One Hit Man a couple times. I just like him because he's apathetic.
There's a series, and it's hard to find. You can probably find it on the Fire Stick, though. Crime Freeman. It's a Chinese photographer who gets brainwashed and becomes an assassin for the Yakuza. But every time he kills...
But aren't they Japanese?
Huh? No, Yakuza's Japanese.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's Chinese.
How the fuck do they let him in?
That's the thing. Like, well, no, he's not. He's not in. He's just their assassin.
They're using. Oh, so he's like.
He's brainwashed.
So he's like what Fenrir Greyback is to Voldemort.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he's not a Death Eater, but they let him go bite children.
Right.
I knew I was gonna. I try to work a Harry Potter reference in as many conversations as I can.
And you do well with that, sir.
Yes, it's so applicable to life.
I'm trying to think. What?
I really want to watch Matrix over.
Oh, of course, Akira.
Have you ever seen the Animatrix series?
Yeah.
Was it good?
I liked it.
I want to watch it.
I liked it. So maybe when I come back, we'll do a little part of the show. We'll just talk about some animes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What was the show my homeboy got me watching? Sword Art Online.
I ran into a person recently, and we started talking about just different shows, and Jean-Claude Van Johnson came up, and this dude just sang his praises. So I'm probably going to watch that this week, too.
Dude,
I'm at least going to watch one episode tonight.
Dude, just watch the pilot episode. Like, one of the opening parts is so crazy.
Do you have any shows on Amazon Prime you'd recommend besides that one?
Amazon Prime. It's a show that's about to come out. It's not out yet, though. It's Jack Ryan. With the old boy from The Office.
Which one in The Office?
The main, not... Crap, I forget.
The dude that Pam liked?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm a Tom Clancy fan.
Oh, I have seen the commercial. You said Jack Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So
Okay.
I'm trying to see when that's dropping, but I'm waiting on that one to drop.
I just really want to see something like vampires. I haven't seen a good vampire movie in a while. I had a dream the other night about zombies, and I punched the side of my dresser in the middle of the night.
Wow.
My whole hand was full, and so I was like, I got to offset that with a vampire movie.
Awesome. You know what? That might be a good conversation when I come back to.
Best vampire movies?
Heck, that might be a good tournament.
I can tell you the worst vampire movie.
Twilight.
No, even worse than that. Ultraviolet.
Oh, that was vampire.
That movie.
All right, and on that
Hot
note,
garbage.
people,
Garbage.
we're gonna go ahead
Steaming
and call this.
pile of shit.
We're gonna call this a show at an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah,
There's a whole scene where she takes out 50 people without touching anyone.
yeah. So make sure you check out the full episode, and that's gonna be it for us. Zip it up and zip it out.
What?